look, now that they've created the perfect scapegoats, they're rolling them out to come after our other rights. A midwife and her associate have been arrested and charged with providing abortions in Texas. This is a big step being taken, by the way. The woman who stands accused is a midwife named Maria Margarita Rojas. Interesting. What a convenient face and name to put to the alleged crime. Yes, she's an immigrant from Peru. She's also a US citizen, but they won't be focusing on that now, will they? At least not until it becomes convenient, like a test case for denaturalization, say. Her associate, who was also arrested, possibly someone who worked at the front desk, is also an immigrant and a citizen of Cuba. Rojas is a certified midwife and was an obstetrician in Peru. But that won't be acknowledged much either. Will it? No, they're going to paint her as the perfect villain. Despite the fact that she's also Catholic, and the clinics she operates provide much needed prenatal care, I can almost hear the brujeria allegations already. Do not be fooled. Speaking of God, one of his biggest regrets, Ken Paxton, said, quote, "In Texas, life is sacred." Okay. "I will always do everything in my power to protect the unborn." Will you now? Protect the unborn, but not the born, right? Texas got an immediate 13% increase in infant mortality following the ban, and a 56% increase in maternal mortality from 2019 to 2022 compared to just 11% nationwide, most of which can be attributed to SB 8, the ban. Oh, and don't forget that the solution to the 56% increase in maternal mortality in Texas is just hiding it, having the committee tasked with tracking this, skipping the 2 years immediately following the ban, trying to remove yourselves from the federal tracking system, and replacing committee members with anti-choice ones that have a clear directive. So let's see. In Texas, life is sacred, not for the born, not for the mothers, for the Wait, that's right. Not for the unborn either, because the ban and now this sort of prosecution is making it even harder for pregnant women to access maternity care in Texas. Why? Because OBGYNs are scared. The exact same reason doctors are allowing miscarrying women to out in parking lots, who are creating maternity care deserts. So I guess when you say you care about the unborn, you don't care about keeping them healthy, right? Or maybe this is more specifically about your disdain for women in general. Help me out here, Ken. But hey, so great of you to go after a midwife who operates a couple of these increasingly necessary prenatal clinics, making it even harder for pregnant women in Texas to receive necessary care. Gotta love Republicans. Remember, they will try to villainize her and make this about things that it is not. They will try to make an example of her, a highly educated citizen, not that that matters unless you're a bigot, who has attended over 700 births in her community, helping women and babies. They will turn this into an issue of a Hispanic immigrant, a woman practicing without a license. Again, she's a certified midwife in Texas and has a medical license, just not in the US, as well as God knows what else they'll try to paint her as or throw at her. And for all we know, she held a woman's hand while she was having a miscarriage, which is a hell of a lot more than any one of this lot has done for any woman.